These cave walls were once the floor of an ancient sea, and they formed long before the Himalayas. In fact, before the Indian subcontinent even took shape. We are at Belum Caves in Andhra Pradesh. This is India's second longest cave system. This underground maze was carved by flowing water, which dissolved limestone, fairly recently. These caves are just a few thousand years old, infants in geological time. But the limestone they're carved in is much older. These rocks belong to what geologists call the Karnool group of rocks. They were formed over 500 million years ago when much of peninsular India lay beneath a shallow sea. But the story gets deeper, literally. Beneath these limestones is the Kadapa Basin, one of India's great geological landmarks. It is a crescent-shaped lowland where sediments have accumulated over 1 billion years. Formed 1.9 billion years ago, when the Indian landmass was part of ancient supercontinents, this basin is a giant time capsule. It preserves rocks which are older than the Himalayas, or even the dinosaurs. There's more. Beneath the Kadapa Basin lies the Dharwad Craton, the ancient core bedrock of the Indian peninsula. Over 3.4 billion years old, it is one of the oldest surviving pieces of the Earth's crust, which has remained unchanged for billions of years. It formed when Earth's earliest continents were assembling. It moved around and joined other cratons to form supercontinents like Rodinia. Fast forward to 550 million years ago, the Indian subcontinent was part of a large supercontinent called Gondwana, a landmass that also included Africa, Australia, Antarctica, Madagascar, and South America. Around 180 million years ago, Gondwana started breaking apart. The Indian plate was isolated and started drifting north, carrying with it the Dharwad Craton, the Kadapa Basin, and the rocks of Belum. Eventually, it slammed into Asia about 50 million years ago, raising the Himalayas. So when you touch these cave walls, know that they sit on a foundation that was forged during Earth's earliest years, one that has traveled across oceans and over billions of years of time to be here.